going on, guys? Jared here from the Figure Bros, and today we're looking at a brand new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Sinestro figure. Now, if you guys been keeping up with our videos, you'll know that McFarlane has kind of had a 50-50 rap on this channel, especially that last one. Oh boy, that cyborg was hot garbage. But this Sinestro, I really like this design here. I like Sinestro as a character. I'm a little biased towards all of the lanterns myself. So I think this parallax armor he has here is really cool. So let's crack him open and see if he does a better job than the last one. All right, and here we have Sinestro out of the box, looking very yellow. I guess that is appropriate here. But let's go ahead and start with the articulation. The head is on a double... Oh, of course that's yellow too. That's funny. It's on a double ball peg. So you get a decent amount up, decent amount down, and you can get some attitude side to side. That works pretty well. Shoulder goes out all the way. You have a butterfly in there, but it doesn't... You can get a little bit of range out of it. You can kind of finagle it, but yeah, you're not getting much out of it. You do get a bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow works pretty well. You do have the nice ball joint hands. I will say the ball joints, a lot of times the ball joints don't really blend into the arms and hands, but here they actually look almost seamless. So good job, McFarlane. Torso goes back. Oh, there we go. I think that was stuck a little bit. It goes back a fair bit, and it goes front. Not a lot. You get a little bit. You can maybe, actually, yeah, you can stress them down a little bit more, but not a ton. But a pretty good amount of back. You can actually see all the joints in there. A little bit. Yeah, it gets a little gappy, but it's not too bad. You do have this dreaded diaper, but it doesn't really get in the way, as you can see. Almost a full splits. No, you know what really frustrates me here? There could have easily been a thigh cut, and it could have been hidden by these lines, but of course not. It's McFarlane. Why do we do a thigh cut? Of course, he can get a good kick up and a kick back. Double jointed knee. This one's a little stuck. Dang, this one's really stuck, actually. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, double jointed knee works pretty good. Ball joint for the ankle. So you get about any way you want. That far up, that far back, and you get a toe hinge. So, articulation here is pretty decent, aside from how tight that knee was. Dang. Let me get him back into position here so we can talk a little bit about the aesthetic. So normally, I'm not a huge fan of this marbly plastic, but I think that in this scenario, it's done very well and it's pretty appropriate. I mean, it fits kind of the yellow lantern motif, and I'm sure he's possessed by parallax here. So I like that it's like a weird marbly, goldish, yellowish. I actually think it fits here. A lot of other times I probably wouldn't think that, but I really like the aesthetic here. I like the yellow. The lines are actually pretty clean. The black is pretty clean. There are a couple points where it's not, but I think the aesthetic here is pretty solid. Yeah, it could be a little better, and there's definitely a little bit of discoloration you can probably see in some spots. I like that these are rubber. They don't get really in the way. The cape, I'm wondering again if this was one of their older figures or if McFarlane just decided to cheap out, like if this was supposed to come out for a while, because a lot of characters with capes have been cloth capes or wired cloth capes recently. And while this is a pretty good material, as you can see, it's very floppy. It's not too heavy. It's not going to weigh him down. I'm trying to get him to stand right now. Well, maybe it will weigh him down. Or it's just the old McFarlane can't freaking stand. Anyways, it's not the worst material. It's definitely a better option for capes, and it's not too windswept, so it's not like it's in an awkward position. So overall, the aesthetic here, I kind of like. I dig it. And the head is cool. I like that it's actually an expression. His teeth gritted there, and you can see like the eyes look really cool. Maybe a little bit of shading here would have been nice. This is kind of odd. This could have been done better, but I see what they're going for. So yeah, overall the aesthetic is it's pretty solid. I can see why some people might not like it, but I'm a fan. But you do only get one accessory, and that is a parallax projection. And you can, I think you can probably loop that around his ring finger. Kind of. Not the greatest. You can kind of get it on there, but it's really just kind of floating. I'm not sure how that's supposed to go, actually. There's not really any... It looks like it could. Well... No... Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's maybe a spot for it to plug in. No. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is supposed to really go. I guess you could kind of... Maybe he can hold it? Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, you could do that. That's not terrible, actually. I don't hate that. I would prefer there be a way for it to plug into his ring. But not bad. Not totally useless, but accessories are a little lacking. I would have liked to at least seen a couple extra hands, maybe another head. But overall, I know this was kind of shorter review, but there's not a ton to go over here. Sculpting looks good. I wish there was a little more articulation. I wish there was a little more. A lot of Mcfarlane figures, I just end up wishing there was a little bit more. Just a little bit more to be desired. So, I'm going to give this Sinestro I'll give him a 7 out of 10. You know, he's closer to an 8 than a 6, so I'd say like a 7.5, but I like it. I just wish it wasn't so light on accessories. Cloth wired cape would have really gone a long way here. But overall, if you're looking to fill that void of Sinestro in your collection, this is a perfect fit. I believe this is a Target exclusive. It's a gold label, and he's going to retail for $22.99, about $24 with tax. So ultimately, yeah, 7 out of 10. I think he's pretty good. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this figure. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Or if you disliked it, then let me know why. Let me know what I could be doing better. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys what you think about these Mcfarlane figures, because I know they've been kind of hit or miss. And until next time, I will see you guys later.